Sveiciens futbola līdzjutējiem! Mēs turpinām trenēties Turcijā, gatavojamies 23. gada sezonai un turpinām arī komplektācijas procesu. Un viens no mūsu jaunpienācējiem pēdējiem ir pieredzes bagātais serbu pussargs Miloš Jojić. Mēs ar viņu šodien arī aprunāsimies, mēģināsim iepazīt vēl labāk. Skaidrs, ka spēlētājs ar ļoti nopietnu šo CV un lielos klubos ir spēlējis, bet mēģināsim nedaudz vairāk viņu iepazīt. So, Miloš, first of all, hello. We are continue our preparation process for season 2023. Tell just in the beginning, how are you feeling today?
Hello, everybody. Yes, I feel good. Yesterday we had a game. Today was recovery in the morning, and now after lunch we meet here to speak a little bit.
Tell about these conditions here in Turkey, in Belek, Kalinan Hotel. About the hotel, about the pitches, about all these conditions in this training camp in Turkey.
Yeah, we have here very good conditions. First of all, hotel is amazing. We have here everything, healthy food, gym, also spa, recovery, everything is there. Pitch is also very good, and we just have to do our job.
Let's go to the beginnings of you. Stara Pazova is the city where are you born. Tell a little bit about this city, how big it is. I saw not so far away from Belgrade, and maybe about your football team, what club it is. Does it have also the professional team? A little bit about the Stara Pazova.
Yeah, actually I born in Belgrade. Yes, but I grow up in Stara Pazova. And I start to play football with 5 years. And that club is Jedinstvo Stara Pazova. I learned a lot of so in the beginning there, and with 11 years I moved to Partizan school. Stara Pazova is small city, 25,000 people live there, small and nice.
You said that you go to Partizan at 11 years old. Tell a little bit who is the biggest academies in Serbia. We know Partizan, we know Crvena Zvezda, maybe somebody else, and how they choose the boy 11 years old to come to their club. Yeah. What is the process?
Actually, yes, Partizan is the best school, the best youth academy in Serbia. They bring every year a lot of players to the first team, and they sell for big money in Europe. It was same for me. I just the coach came in that moment when I was 11, and he spoke with my father, and easily we decided to go there because that was the best option for me to grow. And
they saw you in some football tournament or what, or they come to the trainings and also scout so little boys?
Yes, like every club, Partizan also has scout team, and one of them was in my game when I was playing for Jedinstvo Stara Pazova. And after the game, he met my father and said that they want me to go to there to train with them. And in that time, yeah, everything is beginning.
You have already some contract, or what is this mutual agreement? How you go to this Partizan? You have some contract, something like this?
No, in the beginning that was like I was 11 years old. I was going into school, and my parents don't let me live in Belgrade alone. And I was in Stara Pazova going to the school.
So you live in Stara Pazova and driving all the time?
Yes, my parents drive me every day to the training to Belgrade. It was around 45 minutes and 1 hour till Belgrade, and wait me that training's finished, and then I come back to go to school.
So you can say that big thank you to your family.
Of course. My mom and father did a lot for me.
When is the first time in Partizan then you signed some contract and maybe moving to the Belgrade? What age it is?
With 15 years I signed first, how is that?
Some agreement, yeah, maybe.
Yes, like a stipendi for Partizan. And I was playing also in second team of Partizan. It's named Teleoptik. And after 2 years I signed first professional contract with Partizan, and then I start to play with Partizan.
First years in your career in Teleoptik, you said you are 18 years old, second division in Serbia. What football they are playing? I know that there is also very grown players, not only the youth one. How tough it is to, at 18 years old, What was your physical condition?
Yeah, it's very difficult when you go from academy to first team. It's different. In senior football, you play different football. It's stronger. You must think faster to have some options on the pitch. And but on the same time, was very important for me to have this option to play senior football before I go to Partizan first team. And I have had a lot of experience in the teleoptic. We play very good, and after 1.5 years, I moved to first team.
But 2012, when you signed with the Partizan, what are your emotions and feelings? How this process was going? Maybe some other options go to abroad from Serbia, or there is no discussion when you have a chance for a Serbian player to play for Partizan, you just sign?
Yeah, my dream was to playing for first team of Partizan and to play in front of the fans and to play against Red Star Derby and to score goals. That was my dream. And when I get chance to sign for Partizan, I didn't think too much, just sign it.
Do you remember what was going on 18th May 2013?
Of course, of course. Yeah, it was a very important game for us. We play against Red Star. In the half of season, we had 15 points more than Red Star, and we had some crisis in the second part of season, and we was only 1 point front of them before that game. Actually, I prepare to play that game in first 11, but coach said me, you will start from the bench, you will go inside, and you will decide decide the game. And I was so positive, and I was so with full power, and I was only thinking about that because we are team. We was playing very good season, and we want this title. And on the end, I come in and 90 minutes and was free kick, and I was taking the ball and shoot, and yeah, amazing moment. In that moment, I was not, how can I say?
Not on the best form, or?
No, I was in the good form, but in this moment, I don't think this is something important. But 2-3 years later, I saw what kind of goal is that goal, what it's mean for the fans, for the club, for everybody, also for me.
You was the king in this day for Partizan people, for Partizan support.
Yeah.
How many good words for you? Sending messages,
Yeah,
DMs.
every day, 1,000 people, yes, and every year on the same date, a lot of fans write me happy
like
birthday,
anniversary.
happy, yes, this is your day, and it's very nice to remember of that day.
Partizan and the Red Stars and Venezuela. You said that you saw what does it mean for the people. Say to us, so just give some. What are your thoughts when you see this back this building?
I can say only crazy. It's crazy. It's something special, and who play in Serbia must feel it, you know. And I think this is most important game in Serbia. If you like we last season, we won all games, but we lost against Red Star, and season was not good. We were second, and this is most important game in Serbia. But atmosphere in stadiums, the feeling is amazing.
For players, it is not dangerous. We can see a lot of videos on YouTube about those atmosphere between those fans, fires and all this. How are the players feeling in this atmosphere? Are you feeling safe?
Yes, we are safe. We on the pitch, we are safe. This is sports. We don't like each other, but after the game, we are friends. And in stadium, they just put this power and energy to that's we on the pitch feel it because of that.
2013, you had a very great team. Alexander Mitrovic, Lazar Markovic, players with also great CVs. What was that Partizan team? Because last 7 years, Zvezda is winning. One time Partizan won in 14-15 when we was in Germany. What was that team for Partizan 2013? You always, what I mentioned, very young players, but what was your strengths and your qualities, if you remember? Maybe some Welsh players.
No, so we have a lot of players from our academy, and this is Partizan. Partizan, like now, you can see every year, every 6 months, Partizan put 2-3 players in the first team. So all of us was playing from youth till Teleoptic. Lazar Markovic played directly to the first team. Me and Mitrovic was playing in Teleoptic first, and then to Partizan. Yeah, nice experience. Really nice experience.
One more nice experience, of course, I think, is Borussia Dortmund 2014. One dream is maybe done. Maybe we can say that you play for Partizan, score against Crvena Zvezda, and how big it is and was for you to sign for Borussia Dortmund, and how you remember this process when a lot of great players was there.
Yeah, like a kid, like a child, I have only one dream to play for Partizan, and I did it. And after that, of course, I grow, and it was time for next step. And I remember 2014 in January, we was in Antalya training camp. And yes, with Partizan, we was first in on tabel because yes, 1 point front of Red Star. We was playing well, and in that moment, I was speaking with sport director about my future. Yes, and I had some options, but was not so interesting. And the last day of the transfer window, Kuba Blaszczykovski was injured. And my agent called me and asked me if I want to go there. I said, of course I want. And he said, yeah, pack your stuff and go. You must go.
How fast was this?
It was in one day that happened. After first training in the morning, I come in the room, I check my phone, and he was calling me. And I called back, and he said this. And in that day, I go back to Belgrade, and next day I fly to Dortmund directly. And everything was fast finished.
First game, first 20 seconds, fastest goal by Bundesliga debutant. What was the words that Jürgen Klopp, the head coach, tell you before your debut in Bundesliga?
Yeah, he said me just to enjoy, because that was first game what we play at home. I come on 31 January, and we played next two games was away games in Frankfurt and in Bremen. And the first game at home against Frankfurt, I come in, and he said just enjoy. 83,000 people in the stadium, and I come in. And that moment I cannot forget. I just come in, go on my position, we attack in that moment, and ball come to me. I just put the leg and put ball in the goal.
Partizan Crvena atmosphere in stadium or Dortmund Borussia 18,000. How can you maybe compare these atmospheres?
You cannot compare. You cannot compare because I think Partizan fans make the best atmosphere where I was playing. Till now in my career, this is the best atmosphere ever. Also in Dortmund, it's amazing when you have 83,000 people around you, and everybody are in yellow and black, and it's also something special. Also in Cologne. In Köln is also atmosphere amazing. All stadium is on singing, and it's very nice. Also very good experience. But Partizan is definitely something special.
Which is the biggest game for Dortmund Borussia in Bundesliga?
Against Schalke. This is derby, yes. This is the big derby like Partizan against Red Star.
And games against Bayern?
Is it? But not like Schalke. Schalke is really derby.
That time in Borussia plays Lewandowski, Royce, Hummels. How strong was this team, and how you remember all this collective in Dortmund?
It was very strong team, and I was surprised to go there. And when I come, the welcome was very warm. They are very friendly.
Not like a big stars, and you are coming from
they are normal people, and they are professional players, and they know how is when young player come in the new team, and they accept me very well. And from first day, I feel like at home, really. And in that moment, 6 months ago, Dortmund played final Champions League against Bayern Munich. And 6 months later, I come in that club. And
You have also one trophy in Germany. Remember this day, this game against Bayern?
yes, we won some Super Cup against Bayern. That was a game before the season start, 2040-50. And we won 2-0, I think, at home. It was nice. It was nice, to have something from.
How in Germany celebrates the trophies? What is the process? What Germany people are drinking? We saw from many titles from Bayern, these big cups of beer.
This is for championship, from Bundesliga. Yes, they fire like this. But for the Super Cup was only 7 days before the league start. It was not so too much time for.
We know Jürgen Klopp from some interviews, maybe from his emotions on the games. What can you tell about Jürgen Klopp, and what was your relationship with him? And maybe you have some interesting story. What can you tell? What you remember from him the most?
Yeah, Jürgen Klopp is like a coach, a big coach, of course, and he is a big man and good man. In that moment, I had problem with my language because I didn't speak German, and we cannot communicate so much. But after that, after 1 year, we were speaking more and more. But he is very professional, and he is more to motivate players. He speak a lot with players, also in dressing room, also individually speaking. And he has good stuff with him. Željko Buvac was his right hand, and he did a lot on the pitch about tactic, about how we play and everything. But Klopp was more for speaking, for media, and for this mentality to bring to player.
With media, he likes to joke sometimes. What man he is with his team. Also, some jokes, or with his players, he is little
he
bit
is
different.
always laughing. He is always laughing. He is always smiling, and he give us this positive energy always.
Why you didn't stay in Dortmund?
Because I was 22 years old, and in the last 6 months I didn't play so much. We had a difficult season, 2014-15.
7th place, I think, only.
Yes, on the end we was 7th, but after first 6 months it was last, and it was very difficult. We play actually good. We create so many chances, but we didn't score a goal, and after that we conceded goal and we lost 1-0, and so many times happened like this. And like I said, I didn't play so much, and I like a young player, I must to play, and that's why I decided to go from Dortmund. In that time, Thomas Tuchel was coach, but I didn't meet him. I moved before he come.
But there was also some transfer fee for you, so it was not only your interest to maybe leave Dortmund and play. Cologne probably
They want
also.
me. They want me. Yes, 6 months ago, so 6 months before transfer, they want me also. And he spoke with my agent, but in that moment we will decide to stay in Dortmund to fight for better position, you know. And in summer 2015, I make transfer to Cologne.
Time in Cologne, pretty good statistics, a lot of games. How do you remember this 3 years? It's not only one season, it's like a pretty long term.
Yeah, I played 3 seasons in Cologne. First season was very difficult for me because Cologne play different kind of football than Dortmund, than Partizan. They fight more, they defend more, and they play on counter-attack, and that was very difficult for me on the beginning. Also, I didn't play so much, but on the end, I never give up, and I come back, and I was better and better. And the next 2 seasons, I play very well. We put Köln in Europe League after 25 years, and that was a really amazing experience with the fans, how they was happy after the last game against Mainz, and it was something special.
Can we say that Cologne is maybe your best time in a career in a professional, like a football player?
Yeah, I was most happy when I was there. Really, the last 2 seasons that was very good seasons for me. What good seasons also for Cologne, and I meet so many good people there. I have very good connection with there. Still, I have too much contact in the club with players, with people who lives in Köln. If I have free times, always I try to fly to Cologne because I miss Köln.
How tough it was to leave Germany?
Was very tough. I have to say, before I leave Cologne and move to Başakşehir, I was speaking with 2-3 clubs in Germany. Actually, I want to stay there, and on the end, my agent and me decides to move to Başakşehir because they present me that Başakşehir is not typical Turkish team. They are more European team. They fight for the title every year. They want to play a Europe competition, and we decide to make transfer there.
In Turkey, there are some other clubs with bigger traditions. What you saw when you come to Başakşehir, we know that this is a president team, and probably it's also somehow impacts the budgets, the possibilities of this team. What was the things you saw in Başakşehir when you came here?
Başakşehir is also amazing club. Amazing. They have everything new there, a new facility, new stadium. Every year they grow up. They buy big players, big names. They always fight for the title. They want to play Europe. They played Europe. They pay on the time. It's also very important to say. Very good organized club, and I feel they're very comfortable, very good.
That time was your first loan. You go to Austria. Was it also difficult for you? It was, as I said, your first time when club somehow is saying that we need to give you playing time in some other club. How tough it is for at that time also you're 26, I think, yeah.
Yeah, like this, something like this. Yes, actually, I was realistic in that moment. Başakşehir was playing very good, and on my position was playing Emre Belezoglu, was Gökhan Inler, Robinho was in the club, Irfan Kaveci, a lot of good players, and for me was better to go somewhere to play because I like to play football, and that's why always I decide to go somewhere where I will play. And in that moment, Wolfsberger was in the same group with Başakşehir in Europe League, and this is private club and good club with good organization. And I had one good friends there from Serbia. He was there 6 years. And I asked him how is situation there. He said me a lot of positive things. I decided to go to there to play, and I played there 15 games. When I come, just start the playoff in Austria League, and I played 10 games against big teams: Salzburg, Rapid, Sturm, Lask.
Also good level.
Yes, good level, and we was third. We was third on the end. We arranged the Europe League directly without qualification, and it was a really good half season for me.
So we can say that mentally it was not a problem that you was leaving Başakşehir on loan because also good results, also good level, yeah.
Yeah, it was no problem. I am professional player. In that moment, we decide it's better for me and for my career to go there to play, and I go there and play.
Overall time in Başakşehir, 14 games, as I understand. What is the most moments that you will remember from time in Turkey? Not in these training camps in Antalya, but like playing for Turkey club.
Yeah, I have to say, Başakşehir at home is like a friendly games because they don't have support from fans. But every away game was good. Every other clubs in Turkey,
For
they
every
have.
club, the Başakşehir is like a derby, maybe because it's club with not so big traditions but big possibilities and money. We
I
can say.
cannot say it's
Not
derby
derby,
because
but important game.
it's
Yeah?
important games,
Always
yes.
want
But
to win.
Başakşehir was on top level, I have to say, with so big names, and they was always on top. And every last 5 years, they always fight for the championship to win the title. And away games was good. Fans in Turkey are amazing also.
Coming back to Partizan, it's like coming home, or what decision it was? Some other possibilities, or why you choose to come back? If we can say like this.
Actually, I don't want to go back to Serbia. And in that moment is Aleksandar Stanovic coming back, the ex-coach from Partizan, and he called me on first day, and I started thinking about coming back home. And on the end, we make a deal, and I was so happy to be back, really.
Last year, when you play in Conference League, we were commentating few of your games in Conference League with Kristaps Blanks, with one of our coaches on like a television, and this was the first time maybe we saw you after the Bundesliga much more. And we saw also Markovic at that time was back. Maybe still now he is back. Somehow Partizan is changing, or this is like only not like a changing of the curse of the club, because more experienced players are also back in Partizan.
Yeah, a lot of players with experience coming back, and they buy also some foreigners players with a quality. And actually, last season was a very good season.
You was very close.
Yes, we was first. So all year we was first. We was 5 points front of Red Star. We play 16 games in Europe. We go in final of Liga Conference. We lost against Feyenoord. On the end, they play final against Roma. We in the league. We had 98 points. We scored most goals in the league. We conceded less, and it was a very good season. We play final cup, but on the end without trophy. And this is a very difficult situation to understand. But we don't have chance. If we have one mistake in the league, it's finished.
It's very tough to come back to the
Yes,
first
it's not
place.
possible. Yeah.
Crvena Zvezda and Partizan, it's like a different world in Serbia comparing to other clubs.
Yeah, Partizan. The last season we was Red Star was 100 point. We has 98, and the other was 55. Fast double. We was too much better than other teams.
Well, it is like this. So the budget of Crvena and Partizan is also like
Definitely yes. Crvena Zvezda and Partizan has bigger budget than other clubs.
7 years in a row. Crvena is winning white. So how do you think?
Yeah, it's it's difficult to say it. This I can speak only from my side. We try everything, but it's not normal that Red Star cannot lose one game in last 3-4 years. Like I said, you don't. If you have one mistake in the league, it's finished. Season is finished.
Because they will win all the games.
They will win all the games. Yes.
What are the situation for the fans when this last season you was so close? How difficult for them it was to, how to say, they are waiting, and they probably thinking that this is the season, the one when you will be back the champions. How tough for Partizan people it was to live with it.
I think it's more tough for us players because we invest so many energy, power, time, and everything, discipline in every single training, in every single match. To prepare our body, to prepare our head for every game. It was a lot of games. We play 16 games in Europe with cup, with leagues. It's so many games, and on the end, you win nothing. It's very tough and very difficult for us. I understand also fans because they wait 6 years for some trophy, you know, and but yeah, I hope in the future Partizan will be stronger and better, and they can beat Red Star from first place.
Okay, let's go on the final part of our talk about Riga, about offer from Riga. What was your first thoughts when you heard about this offer? This is Latvia, this is not Bundesliga, this is not Turkey, this is not Partizan, but Riga. What do you know about Riga? About what can we offer to you about the condition, about the level of the players, and about these things? What was your thoughts?
Yeah, I was with Partizan in camp here in Antalya when I had first contact with agent who called me about Riga, and on the first time was very interesting for me because Riga is the biggest club in Latvia, and I spoke with some friends and they said me Riga is in Latvia like Real Madrid in Spain, and for me it was easy to decide to come here because Riga has target, and Riga has biggest target to win title, to play Europe. I must say I was in from summer till now. So many agents call me for different leagues, for different clubs, and I decide it's maybe better to stay without club than to go to some clubs to fight to stay in the league, you know. And when I had contact with coach, I feel something positive. I always decide something from my heart, you know. And also when before I come here, I decide from my heart, and I was thinking that can be good option for me.
You talked to some Serbian players because we had some in our team, or what was the people who you were talking about?
Yes, I know. So Darko Lemajic, he's close friends of mine, and he was playing here 5 years, and he said me a lot of positive things. Also, Artyom Rudnevs play with me in Cologne.
Cologne.
I call him directly to speak with him.
So you have
and
contact with Artem Surunius?
yeah, of course, we have.
We Latvian people, I think, have less contact than you have with
I
Artem
have.
Surunius.
He is a very good guy, and
So we can tell if our journalists want to contact Rudnius, they need to ask for Miloš.
we will speak. I will speak to him. Don't worry, no problem. He is very good guy, and he tell me also a lot of positive things, and it was really easy to decide.
People are talking positive things, but when you come to Riga, what is your things that you see by yourself?
Yeah, of course. Also, when I come here to camp, every player said, "Yeah, Riga is amazing city. We have super facility, the best stadium."
Not
I'm sure.
18,000,
I'm
but
sure. I'm sure this is true. Of course, I'm so excited to be there and just to see with my eyes.
very impressive first half yesterday against Dinamo Tbilisi 4-0. What potential do you see in this team? What are your first thoughts on this, on our level of the game?
Yes, yesterday we was playing very good, very well. We press high. We didn't give opponents to create game, to create chance. We was playing always on their half, and we score 4 goals. We can score more. We miss penalty, and we are on good way. We have 1 month more till league started. We played two games also before that game yesterday. We played good, I have to say, and in the first training I saw quality. Really, we have a young team. We have team who can grow every single player, and I think with my experience, with my quality, I can bring this to the other players, and every player will be better with me. I think I will push them.
When player who comes from Bundesliga or Turkey, people always saying what is his motivation. It's nice to see that we see in your eyes that you have still the motivation, and you said that you will push other guys. Tell about your goals with Riga. What can we achieve and what you want to achieve with Riga?
Yeah, I signed contract 2+1. Everything what I do in my life, I do 100%, and I will push every single training, every game, every player to be better. And we have biggest targets. This is title, this is cup, this is conference league this year, and I am sure we can do it. We can do it because we have very good quality. We had power, we had speed in the team, and we have enough time to prepare our team for that's what coming in March.
You have played in top leagues, top clubs, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. Tell some words, some opinion from you. What is the most important in sports team and football team to that team be successful and to achieve results?
Yeah, like everybody know, everything is important. Small details are important on the end, but I think every player have to enjoy, must enjoy to play football, to push each other, to be positive on the pitch, to support next player to you, to help in defense, to help in offense. To don't be too much egoist. We are team, we play together. Maybe I will play bad today, but my team will be good, and maybe team will be 2-3 other players will be bad, but we have to push each other, to help each other, and we are group sport, né? And I think this is how we can grow and move forward.
At this time, Miloš Jojić, at this time of the career, wants to win with the team, and this is the most important, we can say like this, yes?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then we will wish good luck to you, to us, and to all of our club, and see you very soon, I think so.
Thank you so much. I am very happy to be here.
Paldies arī jums, ka skatījāties. Tiekamies pavisam drīz.